Hey, welcome to 31 Thursday. Let me just adjust this a tiny little bit. If you're seeing this part, that probably means that you are catching the replay. So hello, do me a favor, drop me a little comment to let me know what time that you're watching, because I'm always trying to figure out the best time to go on live. And I know it's gonna vary from person to person, but I wanna make these videos available for you to see and to participate and kind of all that good stuff. So the rest of you should be getting a notification, yep, that I am on here live. Excuse me. And if you are an easy peasy party peep, welcome. Do me a favor. And if you are an easy peasy party peep, comment below, hashtag easy peasy, because I want to be able to message you with your bonus deal that is good for tonight. Okay. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about and you're like, what is an easy peasy party? Then comment easy peasy with a question mark. And I will share with you the details of this new way that we're partying with the easy peasy party. So earlier today, I asked you to vote, right, on your favorite bundles, and you all have just had so much fun kind of voting on your favorites. And some of the ones that I didn't think would like win, or the ones that I thought would be the top picks, like y'all are surprising me. So today, we are throwing a shout out to the teachers. Holy guacamole, you all are just crushing it. My kids have been virtual learning all year. I have a first grader and a fourth grader where the end is near, and you teachers are just pulling out all the stops. So the first thing that I want to say is thank you. If you are a teacher, do me a favor, comment below, tell me what grade that you teach. And if you see someone commenting, then do me a favor, give them some love, because we just need a little bit of joy. We need a little bit of love and encouragement to get through this next little bit. So you all voted. Teacher Tanya took our top pick, and so I want to share kind of my favorite teacher solution. Now, if you're not a teacher, hold up, because this video is still for you. I want to show you a couple different ways that you can use it if you're not a teacher, or if you are a teacher and you're getting ready for summer break and you're like, teacher mode is off. What do I do with these bags when I'm not in school or when I'm not teaching? Okay, so that's what I kind of want to show you. So Teacher Tanya, we call her, she's just peachy, right? Because I'm going to show you this. It's such a fun collection and it's such a fun bundle. So many of you have heard this story. Not everybody have heard the story about how this bag, the zip top organizing utility tote, is the first bag that I fell in love with 31. Okay. I needed a new diaper bag for my 3-year-old and my 5.5-month-old daughter, and I needed something that was going to help with all of the things. And so I reached out to my friend Laura. I had never heard of 31 before, and I had asked her. She sent me a link to order this bag, and it just changed my whole world. Okay, so let me show you why. So it's one of our top 5 or 10 bestsellers every single season. It's got 7 pockets. So you've got these 2 mesh pockets right here. This is typically where I keep my keys or my sunglasses. And then it has 2 pockets on this side, and then 3 pockets on this side. This pocket right here is my favorite one because it holds a venti Starbucks cup. So there you go. Teachers, mamas, anybody who needs a little bit of caffeine, this is our favorite. This is our favorite pocket. Okay. And I'm also, this is a total random side note, I'm looking for a new fun coffee thing. So tell me what your go-to Starbucks drink is, because I want to try something new. Just in the comments, tell me so we can fit it in here. Okay, so for teachers, this is just a great work bag to take to and from school, home to school, school to home, because it will hold a fold and file. I don't have it in here right now. It's on the way to me. It'll hold a fold and file, which is another 31 product, so you can put files directly inside. The other piece that I really love about this bag is that it zips completely up. So if you have this in the front seat of your car, when I was a new mom, I always had this bag, and it was the passenger, right? It was the passenger in my car. And so I would put it in the passenger seat, and if I had to make a quick turn or maybe brake suddenly, this bag would kind of tumble onto the floor, right? But with the zipper, things stay on the inside that are supposed to stay on the inside, which is where things need to stay. So I love that it just adds a little bit of extra organization, and in a time when, maybe I'm trying to get somewhere really quickly, or maybe somebody cuts me off or something like that, or if it just falls over in my house, because that happens, then it's there for me as well. Okay, so on the inside, let me show you some of the great things that I have in here. Okay, fun little goodies. So the first thing I have is, how cute is this? This is my daughter's lunch bag, and she let me borrow it. So this is one of our most popular lunch thermals. This is the thermal tote. It's been around since the beginning. And when people hear of 31, they usually hear of our utility bags and our thermals. That's pretty much what we're known for. So this thermal tote is absolutely perfect. It will fit in here if you want to fit that in there with maybe a couple of papers, a couple files, things like that. What I love about this thermal is that it opens up nice and big. And so you can put your Tupperware, your reusable containers when you're taking leftovers, you can put it in here. If you put a blue ice thing in here because you don't have access to a fridge or something like that, then it will keep your lunch cold however long you need it to keep cold. And then right here is a nice open pocket, so you can put personalization right here, but then you can also put like your fork, a napkin, maybe a little salt and pepper can, whatever. And then it just zips up really nice, and it fits right in here. Now, I always recommend, my biggest tip is to personalize your lunch bag, so that way if you are in a communal space, then people know not to mess with your lunch bag. I actually personalized a lunch bag for a friend of mine who, she worked in an office. She wasn't at a school, she was in an office, but she got this whole setup, but people kept stealing her lunch. Like, it was in a Target bag. It was awful, right? So people kept stealing her lunch. And so she's like, I need do you have an anti-theft bag? And I was like, no, but we got her. It was the around the clock thermal, if you're familiar, but it's a little bit bigger. If you have a heartier appetite, or if you have a kid or a husband, or you have a heartier appetite, get the one that's a little bit bigger, the around the clock thermal. And right at the top, it just says, not yours. That's the personalization that we picked for hers. Now, the funny part is I followed up with her a couple weeks after that, and I was like, okay, so how's your lunch? And she's like, no one has touched it. So there you go. We may not have like LoJack or anti-theft devices, but we do have personalization that can do the trick as well. All right, so I've got my thermal tote in here. The other little fun, peachy, keen thing that I have is the Ruby Mini. Now, this needs to be in every woman's arsenal, okay? It adds a little bit of organization to whichever bag that you want. And how I love using this is I love, for my own use, I'll put my lip glosses, maybe a little bit of makeup. I'll put a backup mask in there, a backup sanitizer, because that's the times we live in, mints, that sort of thing. Kind of all of the me things go in here, and then I can just toss it into my bag. Now, the cool part is, let's say you're taking this from school and then you're going to go meet some friends, after work or, whatever. Rather than kind of taking everything out separately, you just grab your Ruby Mini and then you put it in whatever bag is going to be your going out bag, whether that is, the organizing shoulder bag or the window shopper. Lots of super fun options for a night out purse. But this Ruby Mini is amazing. I love it. It opens up. It's faux vegan leather, which means it's easy to clean. It's easier to clean than the regular leather, okay? And you can put personalization right on here. And how cute is that little print, okay? And then the last piece that I have right here for teachers is this little clip. It's the clip and zip. I think it's called the clip and zip wallet. It comes right on here, so you can attach this. I know a lot of teachers have like the lanyard necklaces. You could attach this right onto that. So that way it's just kind of all part of one thing with your keys and your student or your teacher ID and that sort of thing. But the clip and zip, it's just a really great way to keep everything accessible in your tote without adding a lot of extra weight, because most teachers will have papers and projects and all that kind of stuff. So you open it up and there's a spot for your ID right here, and then you've got a couple credit card slots. There's a little space for money, and then it has this, yes, it has a zipper pouch. I know a couple of our smaller wallet options don't have a zipper option or a side zipper option, so you've got that like little guy right in there. And then you can toss it, you can use it and you can put it in your thermal, like in the front part of your thermal tote. You can put it in here. There's a lot of different places that you can put it. We're not gonna put it in here though, because this is where the coffee goes. Okay, so this is the Teacher Tanya bundle. Now, when you're not using it for teaching, it makes a really great beach bag. You put your sunblock in here, you put your ice drinks in here, you put your wallet on one side, you put your sunglasses in another. If you're doing soccer, this makes a really great soccer bag. So you put like snacks and all that kind of stuff here, and then put their cleats on the outside so they don't get the inside of the bag all, gross. So there's a couple different ways to use it if you're not going to use it for a teacher bag. And one of the most popular ways that people use this other than a teacher bag is a diaper bag, okay? So here's the cool part is that with 31, we've got 3 different ways to save, okay? If you know the 3 ways to save, comment below, be like, I'm an expert, expert saver here. So there's like 3 different ways to save with 31. The first one is checking our online extra site because our home office will consistently add new products there anywhere from 40 to 80% off, okay? Super, super cool. You can use that to qualify for our Build Your Own bundle, which is when you spend $50, you can get 50% off any retail price item in the catalog. So you really get to pick how you want to save. And then if you need to get a couple of items like 2 or more essential storage totes, type bundle in the search engine and it'll show you our bundle options. When you put them together and pick your prints and all that kind of stuff, it'll actually drop it a little bit cheaper for you, okay? So you can combine all of those deals together. Now, what I love about this bundle is that when you're getting kind of all of these pieces, you can actually save adding personalization and then qualifying for 50% off, okay? So do me a favor, let me know how you would use this bag because I know not everybody is a teacher. So if you're a teacher and it's a teacher bag, be like teacher bag. If you're gonna use it for a soccer bag, you're gonna comment soccer bag. If it's gonna be a diaper bag, comment diaper bag. If it's maybe a gym bag, you're going back to the gym, this could be a gym bag. If you're traveling, you can put it under the seat on the airplane. It could be a travel bag. Remember travel. But comment below. I would love to know. I want to see all the votes come in to see the most popular way that you all are going to use this Teacher Tanya bundle. All right. Thanks for stopping by 31 Thursday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.